Man, oh man. Make sure y'all smash the like button, hit the bell for notification, man. This is a good video, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned. It's quite funny how these Bron fans willing to sit there and say that, oh, LeBron James, he's the greatest player of all time, and he's undoubtedly the second greatest player of all time when he's not better than Kobe Bean Bryant. I don't understand why people think LeBron James surpassed Kobe Bryant since he won a championship in 2016 and he like over Kobe when that just clearly don't make sense because Kobe was a better scorer, better shot creator, better post player, better off ball player. He plays better within the flow of the offense. Kobe B. Bryant in his prime and his peak was a great playmaker, right? Even though you can sit there and say LeBron James is a better passer and a better playmaker, Kobe Bryant was a great playmaker in his prime and his peak. But the thing is, Kobe Bryant was not a willing passer, right? And at the end of the day, when you dive deep in the water, when you break it all the way down, ladies and gentlemen, right? Kobe Bean Bryant peaked as a better defender. He was a better defender, ladies and gentlemen. I don't understand why y'all willing to sit there and say, oh, the reason why LeBron James was a better defender than Kobe Bryant because of the versatility. But the thing is, the versatility does not make LeBron James great. Is LeBron James an all-time great team defender? Is he an all-time great help side defender? Is he an all-time great rim protector? No. Kobe would make Kobe Bryant great defensively was his on-ball point of attack defense, which that was all-time great. And he had, I believe, in the 03, 04 season, produced some of the best on-ball defensive seasons in NBA history from a guard, right? Um, so Kobe B. Bryant just a better basketball player. The only reason people sit there and say that LeBron James is better than Kobe is because of the playmaking and passing. But Kobe was a better scorer, better shooter, better shot creator. You can play Kobe B. Bryant in any different offense because he was just not ball dominant. LeBron James, yes, he got all these stats, but compared to what Kobe had to play through, right? When Kobe B. Bryant was in his prime in the early 2000s, played in the era where the defenses was much tougher. Kobe Bryant went against more all-time great defenses as well, especially in the postseason, in the playoffs. He played in the Western Conference, right? And Kobe being Bryant played in the era which was one of the most slowest paced era. Now people want to sit there and say, oh, he played with Shaq. But Shaq played with Kobe because what was Shaq doing before Kobe? Right? Before Kobe developed into a great player, Shaq wasn't doing nothing but getting beat in the postseason, getting beat in the finals. Right? Even though Shaq was a great player, I hate when people sit there and discredit Kobe for playing with Shaq, but don't discredit Magic and Kareem for playing with each other. And they got Magic over Kareem over Kobe, which doesn't make sense, right? Kobe B. Bryant went to 3 straight finals with Shaq and then went to 3 straight finals without Shaq. And I hate when people sit there and say, oh, Shaq was carrying Kobe, and they like to pertain to what Shaq was doing in NBA finals, right? But y'all don't talk about before the NBA Finals when Kobe had to go against the Kings, when he had to go against the Spurs, when he went against Portland, right? Y'all don't talk about those series, right? But y'all like to harp on one series. Yes, it's the finals, but who is Shaq? Who's defending Shaq? Like, come on, man. It just don't make no sense, right? Kobe compared to LeBron. Kobe had 5 rings in 17 seasons. Kobe's played with 1 superstar. LeBron's played with 5 superstars. Kobe's never switched team. Even when it got tough, even when Kobe B. Bryant threatened the Lakers, if they don't give me help, I'm leaving Los Angeles. Kobe B. Bryant stayed through the grind. I got to understand when Shaq left, Kobe was in the downhill of his career, right? He was in a bad spot, right? Y'all understand that Kobe B. Bryant played with terrible floor spacing. Kwame Brown, Swish Parker was able to lead that team to the postseason. Was up 3-1 against the best team in the Western Conference, right? Kobe blew a 3-1 lead, he lost. But what I'm saying is this, is that, you know, Kobe being Bryant with a Pau Gasol, which Pau Gasol is, not an all-star. Pau Gasol. Well, he was an All-Star. Let me take that back. But he's not a top 75 player, right? Kobe Bean Bryant was able to lead the Los Angeles Lakers to 3 straight finals. And in that 09, 010 was facing nothing but 50, 60 win teams. The 50-win team in the Nuggets, the Utah Jazz, the Phoenix Suns, right? Many etc. The Houston Rockets. I mean, this is what Kobe Bean Bryant had to do to go to the finals. So the degree of difficulty is much, much higher than LeBron James, right? LeBron James, ladies and gentlemen, with D Wade and Chris Bosh losing in the NBA Finals. LeBron James had one of the worst no-shows in NBA history in that 2011 Finals, where he got outplayed by 2 role players off the bench, Jay Barea and Jason Terry, right? And he averaged 1 point per game in the fourth quarter in the NBA Finals and went scoreless. As bad as Kobe was in the Pistons, you can never sit there and say Kobe Bean Bryant was shut down and was scoreless in the fourth quarter in the finals like LeBron James was. When LeBron James made the declare to go to Miami, he promised the Miami Heat organization that he was going to win not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9, 10 championships for the Miami Heat. He barely won back-to-back. He's only won 2. Right? You give Kobe Bean Bryant, Chris Bosh, D Wade. D Wade in 2011 was in his prime. You give Kobe Bean Bryant those caliber players, and tell me what is Kobe Bean Bryant doing? Right? At least Kobe Bean Bryant and Shaq. You gave Kobe Bean Bryant and Shaq. They was able to go to 3 straight finals, right, and win 3 straight championships, ladies and gentlemen. You gave Kobe Bryant, Pau Gasol 3 straight finals in the Wicked West and won 2 finals MVPs back-to-back, facing all-time great defensive units, and he still was able to put up historical postseason numbers. Kobe Bean Bryant is more clutch than LeBron James. You can rely on Kobe Bean Bryant to close out fourth quarters, especially in the postseason with 30 to 40 seconds go when his team is down by 1 or to take the lead. You can't say the same thing for LeBron James, because LeBron James in the finals is a whopping 0 for 5 in that situation. Get the ball to Kobe Bean Bryant. He's a difficult shot maker. Can make any shots that you ask him to make. Kobe Bean Bryant has beaten more 50-win teams, more 60-win teams. He has more 40-point games, more 30-point games, more 50-point games, more 60-point games than LeBron James, right? Kobe just better. LeBron James hasn't surpassed Kobe Bean Bryant yet. He hasn't. Kobe Bean Bryant longevity, multiple all-defensive teams. He's right behind, or he's tied with Gary Payton with the most all-defensive selections as a guard, first-team selections as a guard. He has the second most all-defensive teams right behind Tim Duncan. Kobe just better, ladies and gentlemen. You Bron fans got to understand that this Kobe and LeBron debate is a very, very close debate. Sit there and say LeBron James has surpassed Kobe Bean Bryant. I don't even think it's close. But sit there and say LeBron James has surpassed all these other players when he hasn't surpassed Kobe Bean. I just don't get it. Kobe's a more skilled player. He's peaked better offensively. He's peaked better defensively. He's a better basketball player. And on top of that, he has more championships, right? I believe Kobe Bean Bryant, with the Carter Rollins situation, I believe Kobe Bean Bryant would have more MVPs, right? Kobe just much better. He's a much better creator. He's a better basketball player, bro, right? Kobe Bean Bryant was undoubtedly the best player, one of the best players in the 2000s. It was him and Duncan, but people say it's Kobe. The consensus said it was Kobe. You got Curry, you got other people that's dominate LeBron on this watch. LeBron James, as a basketball player, right? The reason why the Cleveland Cavaliers was not given over the hump is because of his inability to hit open perimeter jump shots. Kobe Bean Bryant killed the Spurs. LeBron James struggled against the Spurs. Right? Kobe Bean Bryant just much, much better. LeBron James had the luxury of competing in the weak Eastern Conference. He went to 8 straight finals, but put it into context. 70% of those players were in the Western Conference who made all NBA teams. That means LeBron James had a luxury of playing the 42-40 Washington Wizards. He had a luxury of playing against the Detroit Pistons that's missing Ben Wallace. He had a luxury of playing against the Victor Oladipo led Indiana Pacers, the DeMar DeRozan led Toronto Raptors, right? Old watered down Boston Celtics team, a young Boston Celtics team with a young Tatum and Brown, right? The Paul Millsap led Atlanta Hawks. I mean, this is what he had a luxury of playing against. Kobe Bryant played killers. He played players. You cannot name me one series where you looked at LeBron James in a Eastern Conference and 8 straight finals appearance where you sat there and said he was supposed to lose. You cannot. Because his team was nothing but stacked, nothing but super teams that he competed against. Come on, man. Stop it. Right? And then they sit there and hype up the Golden State Warriors like the Golden State Warriors is the best team. This narrative that the Golden State Warriors is the greatest team of all time. No, they're not. They're not. The Golden State Warriors is nothing but overrated as well. They just great offensively. They was great defensively, don't get me wrong. But the competition that the Golden State Warriors had to face, it was just not comparable. And then when the teams that they did face that was great, they had a chance of beating them, the star player ended up getting injured. So, LeBron James has played with more All-NBA All-Star players. He has played with more All-Stars. He has had more seasons, was playing with at least 2 more All-Stars. Can't compare it to what Kobe B. Bryant had. Kobe B. Bryant in the 09-010 season had some of the worst spacing ever. I mean, you had Lamar Odom, freaking Bynum, and fucking Ron Artest. I'm like, ugh. The spacing was just terrible. But Kobe B. Bryant found a way. Stop it, man. Kobe B. Bryant is better than LeBron James. Real talk. There's nothing you can do or say to change my mind. Right? So let me know a real argument why you have LeBron James over Kobe B. Bryant in the comment section. That's all I got. It's your boy Mookie Jones. I'm out. Gang.